Welcome back to the Happy Place Diaries. It's collaboration time again. This time we are collaborating with some of the usual suspects and some relatively newcomers. So we're collaborating in this effort with Dustin and Leslie from the Wayward Wags,
and Lawrence and Natalie from the Brazen Brits,
Pam and Ken from the Roadsmiths,
and Joel and Tanya from This Is Our Adventure.
And let's not forget about Chris and Katrina,
our everyday getaway.
That's right. Hey, in this collaboration, we are springing into the season.
What do we do each spring to get our RV ready for amazing adventures?
Yeah, now there's a laundry list of things that you need to do to get your rig ready. We're just going to cover about 5, maybe 6 things that are absolute non-negotiables that we do every spring to get our rig ready for the season. Let's dive right on in.
Let's go.
So one thing that we always do when we are preparing the rig for the camping season or spring, summer, is right in here. And that is to check the anode rod, change out the anode rod if we need to, but do a really good flush of our hot water tank. So that's what we're doing today. And be careful, that's hot water. Okay, so while that's draining, inspect your anode rod. And this anode rod actually has a lot of life left in it. So we're not going to be changing out our anode rod. We're going to let this one go ahead and deteriorate a little bit more. So now is also a really good time to throw some lube on like our catches for our slam hatches. And while you've got the door up, go ahead and lube up your locks and stuff. So it's pretty simple because these have a tendency on this little pull thing to stick if they're not lubed. So I just squirt a little bit of the lube in there. So get that lubed up right there so it's gonna flow. And then I also like to go ahead and get into your lock here. Get all that. Just keeps everything moving. Wipe off any of the excess. And then we're going to give the trailer a whole bath after this is done anyway. But go around and get all of your latches, and that way they move nice and easy.
Okay, so one of the things that we do each year is we take the trailer in to get the bearings packed, where they oil and they take it out and make them all greasy and stuff. Because if you don't, it can get too hot and melt and then catch fire. And if you want to know how we know, well, it's happened to us before. So it's very important that you get these done every year, or it might cost you a couple grand.
So another maintenance item that we do is we get up here on the roof. I check all of the seams and seals, and if I need to, I go ahead and put a little bit more of the alpha sealant, you know, anywhere that looks like there's cracking, whatever. It's also a good time to get up here and check your air conditioner, make sure that it's clean because you're going to be using it during the summer. But getting up here on the roof, doing a really good roof inspection, making sure you don't have any holes or rips or tears. And yeah, so that's what we do. We get up here on the roof and get a really good inspection. So one of the other things that I do while I'm doing the inspection is check all of these, my springs, my hangers. I go ahead and hit all of my wet bolts on the distribution there, but I make sure that all of these fittings are greased and they are in good operating condition. It's also a good time to just kind of check your underbelly, check under here, check the tires. And while I'm down here, I definitely check the tires. And hey, don't forget to check your spare. Okay, so the last thing that we really do to get ready for the season is go through from back to front, from front to back and side to side, and do a good spring cleaning. And that includes another evolution of downsizing and going through everything that we have. Yesterday we made a big trip to Goodwill, got rid of a bunch of stuff, and today I'm going through my stuff and created another pile to the Goodwill. The other thing that we do is we take all of our winter stuff, or the things that we're not going to wear for the next 4 or 5 months, and we vacuum pack them, put them in storage bins, and they go into storage until we need them in the winter.
This is the first time that we've actually used the vacuum sack, so
yeah,
I'm kind of anxious to see how it goes.
Yeah, I've got this pile back here. So this is all winter stuff, winter jackets, flannel shirts, and whatnot. I'm about to vacuum those up, and then went through the closet and kept a couple flannels because it is Oregon and we wear sweatshirts all year long, but that's short sleeve shirts and whatnot. And then I went through all of my t-shirts and got rid of a ton. Yeah, I still have a bunch, but this pile is mostly t-shirts. So yeah, just getting rid of stuff, you know, going down to 1 or 2 pair of pants, a nice pair of dress pants. Because, you know, once we get out of spring break, it's shorts and t-shirt weather. Sweatshirts too. Yeah, knowing us, it'll probably snow. Anyway, that's a big part of our get ready for the season, get ready for spring. Okay, so this is 4 flannel shirts, North Face jacket, and a Columbia heavy sweatshirt in there. We're going to seal this up and vacuum pack it. Just like these over here. That's Teresa's Kansas City stuff and winter clothes. So all of that will stack nicely into a storage bin and be ready for the winter.
Oh, shit.
And there you go. Nice and sealed, ready to go. Okay, those are some of the things that we do every year to get our rig ready for the season. Really curious, what do you do? What are your non-negotiable maintenance items or whatever you do? I mean, if it's getting the carpets cleaned or, you know, whatever, drop those down in the comment section below. And don't forget to check out the other videos in this collaboration. Again, with the Wayward Wags, the Brazen Brits, our everyday getaway, This Is Our Adventure, and the Roadsmiths. I think I got them all. If not, I'll have to beg for forgiveness. Anyway, thanks for coming along. We really appreciate each and every one of you. And we'll see you in the next video.